big result. Good morning, children. Today's our topic is classification of salts. Classification of salts. Salts are classified into three groups: neutral salts, acidic salts, and basic salts. Let us have a look. What are they and how are they formed? First, move on to acidic salts. Acidic salts. The name itself, it is clear that acidic salts which are acidic in nature. How are they formed? Let us see. When a strong acid reacts with a weak base, acidic salts are formed. Here, acidic, so strong acid. Acidic salts in water is acidic in nature. It would changes the color of blue litmus to red. That is the test for acid. Example of an acidic salt is zinc sulfate. Here, in this salt, how to identify the acid and base? The acid is sulfate. So the acid is sulfuric acid, which is a strong acid, and the base is zinc hydroxide. This is a weak base, and these both react and form the salt which is acidic in nature, as the acid H2SO4 is very strong. Now, move on to the next one. That is basic salt. Let us see how the basic salts are formed. Basic salt, the name itself showing base in nature, basic in nature, base in nature. When a weak acid react with a strong base, the salt formed will be basic salts. See, acid is weak and base is strong. So the salt is basic salt. The solution of basic salt in water is basic in nature. It changes the color of red litmus paper to blue. Example, sodium acetate. Identify the acid and base there in this salt. The sodium acetate. So, base is sodium hydroxide. That is a strong base. And the acid is the acetate, the weak acid, acetic acid. And the salt formed is sodium acetate, HCOONA. Now, move on to the next one. What is that? That is neutral salt. Neutral salts are formed when a strong acid reacts with a strong base. Both are strong. Strong acid and strong base formed neutral salt. Neutral salt in water is neither acidic nor basic. Example of neutral salt is sodium chloride. Can you identify the acid and base from this? Sodium chloride. What will be the acid? The acid is the strong acid HCl. And guess what is the base? The base is the strong base NaOH, sodium hydroxide. As sodium chloride is neutral, doesn't change the color of litmus paper. It is neutral, neither acidic nor base. Okay, so what did you learn? We learned the three different types of salts: acidic salts, basic salts, and neutral salts. Acidic salts are formed when a strong acid reacts with a weak base. Acidic salts are acidic in nature, means acidic salts are acidic in nature. It shows the properties of acid. Then basic salts. Basic salts are basic in nature. When a strong base reacts with a weak acid, basic salts are formed. Now, the third category is neutral salts. Neutral salts are neutral. They are neither acidic nor basic. They are neutral. Okay. So, how do they form? When a strong acid react with a strong base. Okay, children. So here, this is the summary. I mean, this is the conclusion. Read textbook page number so and so. I will tell which page number you have to read and do the given work. What I am giving. Okay, as worksheet. Thank you and happy Krishnashtami.